Good evening. Welcome to our Wednesday night study series where we are currently going through the book A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. Do not adjust your sets. I am not D.E. Pauk. I feel like saying, hey, it's me, Mario. It is Micah's birthday today. He is 23. And so he had a basketball game, and my brother is being a good daddy on his son's birthday and attending his basketball game. But we are going to have a great time tonight. Brandy is here with me, and we are still going to have the discussion at the end. So lots of feminine energy tonight, which is a good thing. We're going to begin, though, with our devotion tonight. Before we get to that, we are going to prepare our hearts and open our minds by saying together our prayer of surrender. Spirit of truth, carry me where you will. Bring to me what you will. Take from me what you will. Awaken in me what you will. The Christ man is around me. The Christ mind is in me. The Christ power flows through me. And the Christ mystery exists as me. I believe it, I perceive it, and now I receive it. I am surrendered. Amen. And so it is. Okay, we're asking some questions tonight in our devotion. The title is, Am I a victim of chance or an agent of change? So here's our affirmation. If you want to say it with me, follow along. Oh, by the way, as always, your notes, you can download the notes. They're in the description box. So our affirmation is, I am not a human victim of chance. I am a divine agent of change. I am not the things that happened to me. I am not the names people have called me. I am only what I answer to. And today, my name is not victim. My name is victory. All right, so right off the bat, the affirmation has answered our opening questions for us. No to the first one. I am not a victim of chance. It actually says a human victim of chance because when we're working and operating in our humanity exclusively without recognizing our divine nature, that's what we tend to think, that we're all just victims of chance and everything that's happening in our lives is random. Yes is the answer to the second question. We are more than our human nature alone. That's a part of us, but we're actually divine. More specifically, we are divine agents of change, which means we have the capacity and the ability to create for ourselves the lives that we want and the reality that we want. And one of the ways we create our own lives and our own reality is through the power of choice that we've been given. The last part of that affirmation says, I am not the things that happen to me. I am not the names people have called me. I am only what I answer to. So we get to choose what we will respond to and what we will acknowledge and give our energy and focus to, and what we will just leave alone. If there's only one person fighting or arguing, it's not really a fight, is it? It takes two to tango. If someone says something to you or about you that doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to accept it, because a lot of what others say to and about us is just their projection anyway. It's their stuff, and we don't have to pick it up and carry it for them unless we choose to. Okay, first paragraph, which will pretty much give away the fact that my brother is the one who wrote today's devotion, because he has shared this story several times in different messages of his over the years. He says, in a counseling session years ago, I sat with a middle-aged individual who was heavily burdened with painful memories from their childhood and the neglect from their father. They explained how the lack of fatherly love was now affecting their ability to be affectionate with their spouse and their own children. Tears, tantrums, and a lot of tissue later, I finally suggested that this person needed closure and should go to their father and express how the neglect had affected their life. The individual then paused from the emotional outburst and said, I can't do that. My father has been dead for 25 years. I was stunned that this level of emotional pain was still present all these years later. I said to this person, a man who has been in the grave 25 years is still running and ruining your life? This seemed to strike a chord and bring about an awakening that enough was enough. The individual said to me, why should I allow a person who is dead to destroy the life and good years I have left? Okay, so that's a good question. And answering it is part of how we go about creating our own reality, choosing which things we will continue to acknowledge and which things we will let go and surrender to God to be healed. Last paragraph. All of us carry painful memories and images from our childhood. Some people believe we chose to come here and even chose our parents and families. Okay, time out. What do we say? We don't really have a lot of beliefs, but we consider a lot of things, or at least I do. And this is one of the beliefs I choose to consider to be true, that on some level, we chose the circumstances of our lives, or at least some of them, before we were ever born and incarnated into a physical body. So, however, it's okay if that's not a belief that you hold. Let's read on to see an alternative. Whether we choose our parents or it's all a game of chance. So, no, either way, no matter which of these things you believe, that you chose your circumstances or that it's all just random. Either way, we can create purposeful change that provides us with a life full of love and joy. So, no matter which way you believe, you still have the choice to change your reality if you want. Pain, unreleased and unresolved, can be passed down for generations. All right, but like I said a minute ago, that's other people's stuff, and you can choose not to pick it up and carry it yourself. Don't allow chance to run and ruin your life. Be a change agent. If your parents were neglectful, be the change in your own kids' lives. If you grew up without love, be the change and decide to give love. You will find that when you give out of the place of your pain, you will experience a powerful sense of healing, knowing that what may have happened to you by chance, all right, even if it was by chance and not your choice on a higher level because it's part of a lesson you came here to learn, if you don't or can't believe that and you really believe it's all just random, that's fine. You can still choose to change it, and you can choose the degree to which you will allow it to affect you. So knowing that even what may have happened to you by chance is now the fuel empowering you to create change. Okay, wow, so powerful. So let's end the devotion with our prayer. Divine change agent, help me be the change today. Amen. Amen.